Hello and welcome back to Pokemon Yellow. So last episode we got through the dark tunnel and the rock. Wait. Let me just rock tunnel. Yes, which is dark. What do you say by that? Oh, you're a battle. I was about to just check Eevee to see whether Eevee was okay to do these battles, but apparently we're just going into them anyway. I think Eevee's okay if I remember correctly. But we probably could do with healing up. Oh, yeah, we are kind of bad. I know always when we come out of Rock Tunnel, you don't have much PP and Bite either. I always find that I desperately need to avoid these trainers. I need to go and heal up because it's kind of a large cave and kind of a difficult area for so early on in the game. Because it's just after the third gym badge, I guess. But the third gym badge is very soon after the second one, I guess. I think it is. Well, I guess you got the SSN, which we decided not to level up in. Because I didn't want to battle all the trainers. We probably would only be like a couple levels ahead anyway. Which we are a little bit over leveled. Let me sneakily avoid you. I know the strategy is to avoid these. Except, you know, I forgot the first one battled us. I thought she might have creepy music. Dum 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 dum. It's like, I find all the Pokemon music, maybe it's just because I recognise it all, but a lot of 8-bit music sort of sounds the same, because you've got very limited, it's 8-bit, you've got very limited sounds that you can make with it. So the different timbres, if you want to be musically correct. But I think Pokemon does very well with distinctifying its musics, and like in the first generation, all the different music sounds very different from each other. I think Lavender Town's music is a good example because there's not a lot of other music like this in other games. Even if that music is sounding creepy, it's never quite as effective and as emotionally driving as this. I don't know. I just appreciating the music of Pokemon, I guess. Let's go, shall we? No, it's actually not even any point battling them. So, I don't quite know what we've got to do. We've got a few things we can do. We can't do the tower yet because we need to go to Silphco and get the Silph Scope, but there are a few battles down here that we can do. But I think we can't have any progression this way because of a Snorlax, so this would just be grinding, which I may get to at some point and speed ahead through. But currently, I think the goal is to get into Celadon. So let's go down here. If you're not forcing me into battle, I'm not going to battle them. I think we have to battle one of these two. We can either walk behind the guy and we'll end up battling the girl, or we can battle the guy. So I'm just going to follow the road and battle the gambler. Only 2 Pokemon. Not too bad. Now in this area we can catch Growlithes and Vulpixes, or is it one with either? I know in the remakes, often talking about the remakes, in Gen 3, you can either catch Vulpix or Growlithe here. But I believe in Pokemon Yellow it's just Vulpix? It might be just Growlithe. This guy demonstrating what you can catch. And I imagine it's the same in the original Red and Blue games. I think in the original Red and Blue you have exclusive Red and Blue, yes. Because I was thinking of the Red and Green in Japan and the Fire Red Leaf Green remakes. So confusing. The Red and Blue games, which are the 2 alternate versions we got in the UK and the rest of the world that isn't Japan. 100 HP, that's kind of nice. What was I saying? Yeah, I think if one of them was Growlithe exclusive, one of them was Vulpix exclusive, and this area you got one of the 2 depending on which game you got. But you know, I don't know what it is in Pokemon Yellow. Despite the fact this is the game I did play in my childhood. I always love this group of people. You can either choose to battle the people on the other side or battle people on this side. So no matter what you do, you can't avoid them, but it gives, I don't know, I just found it funny that you get a choice of who you have to battle if you're wanting to avoid them. It's as if Pokemon knows that we all hate these grindy battles and want to try and avoid them best we can. And of course, you know, we chose the side with the trainers with 5 Pokemon instead of just the one that we could have probably taken out. I actually don't know what the others have. Like I say, I might come back and grind through this off screen or speed through it or something at some point. But for now, I will just battle minimal people and go through it. It shouldn't take too long because we're one-hitting things pretty decently. And as I've mentioned before, for the oh, that's something that I need to definitely look up, is Mimic, because as I said before, for the Pokemon Tower, I keep forgetting its name. My memory is fantastic, which you probably already know by now. Where we battle Gastlys once we get the Silph Scope. We can't do anything to Gastlys with normal type moves. However, if we learn Mimic, we can, dependent on what moves the Gastlys have. I imagine they would probably do damaging moves, which would... I wonder if the AI would stop them, because I imagine the Gastlys... In fact, I'm not even sure there are very many damaging ghost type moves in this generation. I'll have to look it up and see what I can find out about it. Is there an item in here, by the way? Oh, we can put Magnemite back. I think we'll just keep Magnemite now until we get into Celadon, rather than running the risk of battling the other... No, okay. Rather than running the risk of running into the other trainers. Let's have a look. I think we've got to go around and there's a whole group of bikers. Nope, the bikers are in the remake. Wow. I'm going to sneak past you. So this is to Saffron. But there's an underpass, yeah, there's an underpass here to Celadon. And once we get into Saffron, we can go and buy some fresh water. And then if we give that to the Saffron, or one of the Saffron gatekeeper people, we can then get into Saffron City, and we can go through the Silph Co and get the Silph Scope, then we can go back into Lavender. I think that's the way it works. Item? Is there? Damn it, no. Okay. Let's head into Celadon, where we can get a second Eevee, which I'm going to do, because I'd like to use it as a HM slave. Now I think it's just going to have to be a Vaporeon, because I don't think... Oh, sorry, are you on there? But it's not... So it's kind of late, I guess. But what am I saying? Oh yeah, I don't think any of the other evolutions really learn any more HMs. And Surf is useful, we're going to be using it a lot, and obviously they can't learn Fly. Fly and Surf are the two main HMs, I think. I mean, obviously there's Strength and Rock Smash and things for early on in the game. In fact, we don't have Rock Smash, do we? We have Strength, but not Rock Smash in Generation 1. I think. Let's go get the Eevee. I don't know what to call it now. Let's see, is it in this one? Yes, I think it is. There we go. I think we can just steal it. Just steal it for his table. Yep, we stole it. Let's call it chocolate, because we have truffle, so why not have chocolate and truffle? So now this isn't going to be an official member of my team. Don't worry, it's still a solo run. It's just a HM slave. This was suggested to me early on just to use an evolution as a HM slave. I think it's a good idea because it fits with the theme a little bit more. You know what? I think I've called the rest of my team in capitals by accident, so continue the theme, even though I don't like that. Now retype it all again. Chocolate. Forgetting how to spell. I'm going to spell this wrong right now. You're going to look like an absolute derp. As usual. So nothing's different. Don't even bother talking to the person I stole it from. Run away. Don't let them know. So can we go into the gym straight away here? That's something I don't remember, because we need to beat Team Rocket in the Team Rocket hideout. And let's actually put some Pokemon in the computer. For now I'll put the chocolate in the computer because I don't necessarily need them. I may just keep them because I find the boxes just an absolute pain to mess around with. So I think I'll just keep the slaves on me. That's one thing you can do with a solar is just keep the slaves on you for just for the entire thing, just so you always have some HMs on you. So I think we need cut, but we do have cut. Yeah, we need cut. So I think we can get into the gym straight away. Do we want to go for it? Slave, cut for me. Something down here. Let's see. Oh, wrong one. I always forget that. Why did he put that there? Just to trick them and annoy people. Let's cut that and head down here. Okay. It's a long way around, of course. It's a tedious pain to get into it. And the creepy old man looking inside the window. Haha, this is great. It's full of women. Okay, right, yeah. I'll leave you to it. Let's go battle the gym. Can we avoid the battles? Because I'm a cheap battle avoider. Oh. I forgot how clever Pokemon was with their tackling battle evasion by putting hidden trainers about where people would go to and try to avoid the battles. As a completionist, it annoys me, but I feel like as video content, it's tedious and kind of pointless. And also, as I want to make this series fun to do, I don't want to be one-shotting everything all the time. So if I battled sort of fewer trainers now, I think we'll end up being at a decent level towards the later game. That's what I've been saying. I'm actually more surprised. I thought we were going to be more balanced at this point, but I guess we still haven't got to the point where we're battling up against lots of evolutions. No, normal evolutions, not evolutions. So, okay, we're going to have to battle against one of them, and then we can get to her. So I think we did come the optimal way for minimal battles. Although I think we could have avoided the trainer we just battled there. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know where they were standing. Maybe they were standing behind the grass patch. Or grass tree cutting thing. I think it was going to be super effective there. I completely forgot that no dark type in this generation, so back it's normal. If only, because that would make Gastly's so much better. Oh wow, reflect. Halving my attack damage. Only one Pokemon? Not too bad then. Let's battle you. Lovely weather. Oh dear, I must have dozed off. Welcome. My name is Erica. I'm the gym leader of Celadon Gym. I teach the art of flower arranging. My Pokemon are of the grass type. Oh, I'm sorry. I had no idea that you wished to challenge me. Right, well, what else do people come in here for? To learn flower placement, I guess. But you have like trainers all over the place to attack anyone who comes in here. I doubt anyone who came in for some flower placing lessons would be in here for very long. Unless they definitely, really, really were into flower placing. Oh wow, that did a lot of damage. Is this her ace? I don't actually know. It was a critical hit, I know, but this could be a pain to take out. Yes, flinch. That's one thing I love about Bites. And go Truffle. See my Pokemon Weeping Bell. You know what, that might not have been her ace, which is kind of worrying. Maybe we should have battled more of the trainers and got more levels up. Is it a higher level? I can't remember what level it was now. Don't use sleep powder. Level 38. So we're at a decent level, I guess. It's just need to watch out sometime soon. I think Gloom is her ace, if I'm correct. No. Okay, no, I think a Tangler must have been them. Don't use the... No. Ah, damn it, you got it. So we're slower because we paralyze cuts your speed in half. Oh gosh, that did a lot of damage. Thank God we weren't too paralysed to move there. And let's not run into any... In fact, I don't think the other trainers battlers now would beat in the gym leader. But I'm not going to try that. Not going to test it. I'm just going to head outside and leave the place. Make Pokemon 1250 obey. That was a quick gym. May have been the quickest so far. LT Surge was pretty quick. I don't know. Mega Drain would be nice, but we can't use it. This is one of the few gyms in the entire series that you're actually forced to use a HM to, or you need a HM to get through. Which I'm not sure whether I like or not. The creepy guy still stood there. Oh dear. I think I need to call Nurse Jenny. Nurse Jenny. Nurse Jenny. Yeah, Nurse Jenny, of course. Officer Jenny. God, what's wrong with me? Sounds like it's Brock's dream. Nurse Jenny. Apparently I'm amusing myself, I'm sorry. Yeah, we didn't have to cut the first tree, it was that second tree that we needed to cut. I saw creepy guys everywhere. I can't help but think of them as creepy now, that other guy, we saw them. Okay, go to the Pokemon Center. I think we can go and do the Team Rocket stuff now. There we are. Okay. Let's head down and see. So I don't know whether we want to do any gambling. I know they took the gambling out of the later games, so take advantage of it now. But I don't think the rewards are all that we need a coin case. The rewards are all that useful to us because we can't use any of the Pokemon. Scyther, I think you get Scyther, Porygon, other stuff, which are kind of really cool Pokemon in this game. They were definitely rare Pokemon. I think Scyther you can catch in as far as Porygon is the only place. Talk to you. I'm guarding this poster. Go away, or else. Oh, okay. I think he runs away, and then we can press the button behind the poster. We can get into the Team Rocket base. We need the Poke Flute too. Where do we get that from? So we can progress on down into town Fuchsia. I forget a lot of things, if you haven't noticed. I'll definitely have to look though when we can get Mimic, because I mentioned for the Gastlys, and some of the other moves too, because they're all TMs, and I don't want to go and miss them. I mean, we can always go back, but it might just be nice to get them as we are there. Hey, a switch behind the poster. Let's push it. Okay, so this place. The place where Twitch plays Pokemon got stuck for days. Because of all the arrow pads. I think we need to battle everyone here, or at least it's going to be easiest to battle everyone here. Because to get through it properly, we need to at least battle the vast majority, so we might as well go through everyone. Shouldn't be too difficult. I think also we have some TMs in here. So yeah, in fact, I know because we're getting to the point where there's a lot of optional areas we don't have to go to, but we could do if we wanted to get TMs. So I might just go right now and double check where the TMs are that I need to get. So I was exactly right, but there's one problem. You know, the one place in the game where you visit once and then you're not allowed to go to ever again, the SSN, that we just went to a couple of episodes ago. I wanted Body Slam, and it was kind of on the SSN. And so we're going to go back. And it was a good move. It was one of what's their item in here? I know there's an item in here somewhere. It's on the lower floor, I think. It's in this corner, which is takedown. Is it? I'm confused. Where is it? So, oh, maybe it's in the bottom floor. Let's check it down there. Just so I remember to get it. Yeah, it's here. Okay. I feel like an absolute derp. But I think we can do without it because there's quite a few other TMs that will work. And that was the only one, that was I think the highest damaging with 100% accuracy that doesn't have a negative effect on you. However, things like takedown do more damage, but obviously we get a recoil. Things like, whatchamacallit? I forgot one of the other moves, but it's 90 damage but like 85 accuracy, which isn't as good as body slam, takedown. They're all the same to me because they're like the normal type damaging moves. I've forgotten what it's called because I never use it. But we learned that at level 42, so that's more powerful, obviously slightly, but a lot less accurate. So obviously it has the paralysis chance too with body slam, which is really nice, but unfortunately no. We have Swift though that we can get at some point, which is very nice, because I think we get it, actually I've completely forgotten. We could get Mimic from Copycat Girl in Saffron, so that will be good. Let us go and teach the TM 10 straight to Truffle. Because it's 120 power, so it's really nice. I think it was still 120 power back in this generation. I hope so anyway. Let's... yes. What do we want to get rid of? We're probably going to be faster than most everything, is what I'm thinking. So we're probably not going to need quick attack. I want to keep Bite and Bite. Bite is just a reliable move. Tail Whip because it could be useful at some point. Bide because it could be useful at some point. Again, quick attack. Let's get rid of that. And like I said, there's a few moves that I do want to learn, so it doesn't matter too much that we don't get Body Slam. It was probably going to be like my main reliable move that I was going to use, but oh well. The Swift is going to be useful because back in Generation 1 there was not very many moves, and a lot of things, I think I mentioned it this one, but a lot of Pokemon have Thunder Attack because it's a pretty common ability, and therefore Swift, since Swift never misses, it might be nice just to get a move that never misses even when our accuracy is dropped ridiculously a lot, because that could just be extremely tedious at some point. Let's try our brand new move, Double Edge. It's got quite a lot of PP. Yeah, except it probably just did the same amount as Bite would, except we also took damage. So maybe not use it here against just Zubats. I'll probably finish it off after this one battle too. See if I can't possibly look up the path through here off screen. I'll probably just work it out while I'm in here. However, it might just be a bit tedious if I get stuck, which might happen because I derp a lot, especially on camera. Come on, lots of tedious Pokemon here. I wish the trainers just sort of had one Pokemon that was just stronger. It's so much easier to deal with when you have that. When you've got like 6 Magikarps. You gotta go one by one. I don't know, it's nice to have variation, I guess, and it makes more sense to do it this way. And take it down. I think we're good. Yeah. So 3 more levels we'll learn the final move that we learn through leveling up, I think, which is takedown, body slam. No, the other one, the 90 damage that I've forgotten what it was called. Anyway, next time we're going to keep on heading through here. We're maybe grabbing some items and taking down Team Rocket. Or bring them to the ground, even though, you know, they're kind of like already underground. But that doesn't matter, we're going to bring them to the ground anyway. We're going to bring them to the surface. Oh yes, okay. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care.